like moving on to Sanctuary, as I've mentioned, it was a different frame of mind for myself on lots of levels. Straight away you can see that it's simply black and white. There's no colors, there's nothing shouting out trying to grab attention. It's very more befitting of of what you'd expect as one living in a Buddhist community and being like of a spiritual, in a spiritual place, physically and in mind. It's and also like on the back cover that you can't see here, like Postmodern does have a photo of me on, but Sanctuary would just took every concept of like ego away or anything like that. It was just a completely different mindset. And the writing on the front of Sanctuary just tells you like some of the kind of beatitudes, if you like, of what you can expect within the book. It's a much more calmer book than Postmodern. And also as well, I think it's worth noting that Postmodern, the writing inside, there's what appears to the layperson, there's like inadequacies. That's how it appears with the grammar and the punctuation. It was all intentional on my part, but to the layperson, it might read like it's like shouting out with capitalization here, there, and in middle of words. I can remember the first edit of that, Shabana, and understandably, you bounced it back to me. He says, "Oh, I've noticed a few capitals here and there," and I had to kind of, it's kind of, that's how I wanted it. And Shabana mentioned earlier as well how it's always been a collaborative project, and I really want to emphasize having the freedom as a writer and as an artist. I'm aware of other authors that, they've written a book and they're waiting for the cover artist to come up with the cover. And I'd naturally speak to them and say, "Oh, what's the cover going to be like?" And they've got no idea, and that's beyond me. I really don't understand that. Like the book, so the cover, to me, naturally should represent and give the reader who's just picked your book up off a shelf an idea of what to find inside. And so therefore for the author not to know or have any say or input as to what the cover should look like is so I take my hats off to Shabana and Soulful Group for giving me like the freedom to to do what I've been able to do with the covers and have that freedom.